How many people become millionaires or billionaires by just going to school, then college, and then working a 9-to-5 job? Well, maybe 1 in thousands. There are some things that school just can't teach you, and one of them is how to make money. Hello and welcome to our channel. You may have seen multiple videos on Instagram of how people are living their best lives, driving luxury vehicles, and traveling all over the world. You must want to do this too, right? Well, if your answer is yes, then let us tell you that the traditional path isn't going to get you to reach this position, no matter how many things you learn in school. However, there is some good news for you. And if you watch this video, then you will be able to see the world for what it is, and you might even set yourself on the path toward riches. So if you want to live the good life, then stay tuned. Imagine this. You work hard through school, then you work even harder through college, and you stuff your mind with information about things like the atomic number of hydrogen or dozens of different theories. But when you finally take a step out of college, things are very different. Suddenly, no one cares about the theories you read in college, and the things that you once considered important are simply no longer relevant. Real life hits you like a bullet train, and you are suddenly scrambling to look for a job or anything that will pay so that you're able to pay off your student loans or at the very least put food on the table. Now, we aren't saying that going to school isn't important. It is one of the most essential decisions that could shape your life. What we mean to say is that school simply doesn't teach you the reality of money. One thing that is lacking in the modern education system is the way we perceive or think about money. The only thing schools are going to teach you is to remember a bunch of stuff and then write it down on a piece of paper for the exam. Is that the sort of thinking that's going to help you as you go through the many obstacles that life is going to throw at you? No, right? The first thing that anyone should learn if they want to earn money is that budgeting is going to be the lifeblood of your financial health. You should not be spending more money than you're earning. This might sound pretty simple right now, but do take a look at your credit card bills and then tell us we're telling you the obvious. Credit is not money you've earned. It's simply money that you have borrowed and now have to give back. You must start managing your expenses, and a budget is going to help you do just that. But this doesn't mean that you have to make a budget that just fits your salary. It means that you have to have a set budget that leaves room for savings and emergency funds. The money that you will save today will become the cornerstone of the wealth that you're going to build in the future. If you're able to save money, then you will be able to invest that money, which means that soon your money will start making money for you. You'll be sleeping and the wealth that you've set aside will be growing on its own. Keep adding to this amount, and within 5 to 10 years, you will finally see the impact of your actions. However, budgeting isn't the only thing that you have to do. The main theme that we learn in school is that our goal should be to get a stable job and then work at said job until we retire, take out retirement funds, and then live away at some retirement home. Is this really the life that you've envisioned for yourself? Of course not. So what can you do? Well, the first thing would be to look for different income streams. This means that you will have to exert yourself and look for ways by which you can make money. This could take the shape of a business, or maybe even some sort of service that you provide. But the goal here is that you need to set up multiple streams of income, because at the end of the day, those are the only things that will truly set you up for success and financial freedom. The best way to earn money is to find a solution to an existing problem in society and then sell that solution. Let's give you an example. Elon Musk knew that fuel is a finite resource and that at some point in the future, the globe would be struck with an oil shortage. Someone normal might have said, why don't we just stock up on oil? Well, a simple answer to that is first, it's not feasible. And second, any amount of oil you store is going to run out at one point or another. So what Musk did is that he invested heavily in Tesla, a company that had plans to bring electric vehicles to the world. Do you guys happen to know what Musk's net worth is right now? Well, let's just tell you his wealth. The man is worth $247 billion. That's 9 figures, folks. Now, we aren't saying that you will become the next Musk, but the direction that this man took was unique, and it paid off for him. Another thing that you will never do in school is that it's not okay to be mediocre. Always keep on hustling. Keep working for the life that you had once envisioned for yourself. The moment you become comfortable with something is the moment your dreams will die. You may scoff at this now, but this is a warning that we're going to give you right now. Always aim high, and maybe one day you will reach a position that you are truly happy with. Oh, and we don't want to forget to mention the evil that's eating away at almost everyone in society, which is debt. Simply put, debt is cancer to your financial health. It's going to keep on chipping away at you until you either pay it off or you declare bankruptcy. The latter isn't even an option we want to consider, and the former is something that seems impossible. But you need to understand what debt is. Sometimes you take a loan to make an investment, and this can then be considered positive because you took some money and created wealth from it. You will then be able to pay off the loans and be left with the money plus the added wealth you created from the loan. This is a difference that no school is going to teach you, and you need to understand it if you want to earn money. If you are just starting out on your journey, then you need to understand that the one asset you have on your side is time. By this, we're referring to the magic of compound interest. Interest that compounds indicate that your interest earnings increase at a rate greater than the initial interest rate. Let's pretend you decide to start a savings account and put away $100 per month. Interest on your account compounds monthly at a rate of 1.00% APY. You would have over $13,700 in savings after just 10 years. To maximize your retirement savings, you should start investing early and take advantage of the power of compound interest. If you're 28 years old, then okay. The plan is to start a Roth IRA or similar and put away $6,000 annually until you're 68 years old when you want to retire. With the same $6,000 annual contribution and a 7% return, you'll have $1.28 million when you reach retirement age. Let's say instead that you didn't start putting away that sum until you were 38 years old. If you put off saving for retirement by 10 years, you will now only have $606,000 to live on in old age. Finally, all the things we have told you will never be able to make you rich unless you understand how taxes work. Now, they are an important part of how the economy works, but believe us when we say that they're also a great way to suck you dry. It's a fact that you can avoid most taxes that come your way simply by understanding how the tax code works. Don't believe us? Just go and Google the amount of money people like Bezos or Branson pay, compare that to their wealth, and you'll understand the phrase, how the rich stay rich. The system is rigged, and unfortunately, it's rigged against you. However, if you're able to form an understanding of how it works, then there may yet be a chance to salvage all your dreams and turn them into a reality. But one thing is for sure, going to school never made anyone rich. And if you think you're the exception, then good luck. But chances are that you will live a life of mediocrity unless you become the change you want to see in your life.